Hello, dear friends. Sorry it took me a while to get to this video. I had a bad cold for a few days. That tell you you're not immune to nothing. Sometimes when you overwork yourself and you are stressed out with many things, even good things, it takes so much tolls on your body. The coffee cup reading today. So I burned my incense again and I said my prayers and and I have to show you the coffee cup because you can laugh. This is so, look at that. Isn't that so light? It's like um, it's like the energy for this week is just easy going. It's like things is moving very smoothly. There aren't any difficulties or trials to face, and then we just came to this realization that everybody now kind of relaxing and letting things just pass by. When I look in the bottom of the cup, you can't see it really because it is so light, and I had to really look really good. So I'm like, okay, what I'm gonna see in this cup? I was ready to just change it and put more coffee with more coffee grinds in it and tip it upside down. And I said, my gosh, look at us, how we are so fast to change things if it is not to our expectations. So the first lesson for me this morning is to realize, look how fast I am to change something because I expect it to be different. We just so attached to things or to what we think it's supposed to be right and supposed to be not right, and we don't just let go that easily and just allow things to flow. And all of us go through that. The good part is when we realize and we catch ourselves doing it. It is really awesome. Um, when I look in the bottom of the cup, I see this face. It's a person. It's like laying down on this pillow. The face laying down on a pillow. And this is in the bottom of the cup. So this has just happened recently, in the past, maybe a couple of weeks, 3 weeks, maybe a while. And this person um, is like down, depressed, emotional. They're just laying down, and it's look like it is sad, so much on their mind. But all out of sudden, it's like their eyes are open. It's like, you know, so this is what I feel is the same thing I realized today when I turned this coffee cup upside down. And there isn't much to talk about in there. And it is not my expectation because I am so stuck on what I think it should be. And I feel like this person is stuck with what they think it should be, and all of a sudden they just it's like an awakening happiness, an aha moment. It's like what I am doing, and we all reach to that point where we really our thoughts kind of block our flow. Thoughts are energy, and the way we think it block our flow, and we all get there. The thing is how fast we can catch it. um, that person with the head down is all out of sudden their hand up in the air is like, wow, I need to change things. I can't do this anymore. And I see a big heart around that person, which could be any one of us, all of us, myself too. Last week I did the reading, and in the middle of the week, later on in the week, I was talking to somebody about that reading. I'm going through something. I said, Oh my gosh, this reading was for me. I just never paid attention. I didn't even listen to it. But that person was telling me what she was thinking about it. And I'm thinking, wow, I forgot what I said in that coffee cup coaching, but I laughed and I said, you know, that reading was more for me than anybody else. So I see that the person was the hand up that said, I'm done. I can't be there no more. I can't be stuck in that energy. I'm wearing myself out. It's time to move on. And it's love. Surrounded with a big heart. And it is all white around the bottom. Look, you see that round circle? It's all white. That means it changes coming. It is good. It changes. It is flowing really nicely. And I see the letter S. It could be a person that you know. It could be you. Your name starts with S. But I feel like uh, uh, it's like two people behind you, or two things. You have two situations, and pushing you forward, and you climbing. The S is looking up and climbing up. It could be an S, and it could be. Um, Now I'm looking at it little differently. It could be an S if your name starts with an S. At the same time, um, it could be a person that's kneeling down on their knees and with their head down, and they thinking of all whatever is really weighing them down, and they have those two or two kids, maybe two friends, maybe two animal, animal, what you call it, your animal totems. Maybe you have two of them, and they're pushing you on. And the beautiful part in this is the fact that everything, the flow is so nice, and it's so white all the way to the top. Okay. Um, I see a butterfly right now at this time, not in the past, this is now. This butterfly is already opened its wing, it's already manifested. Okay, so it is an idea you have. You probably manifested something, or were thinking about something, and it is time for that idea to come to manifestation. Whatever you're thinking about, it's time to turn around, and don't be afraid, because you see, the butterfly is open, but it is not flying. It's like it is landing down, which means the manifestation is there, but you're not seeing it yet, or you need to just become more aware of what is going on with this butterfly. Excuse me. So the butterfly is laying down, but a little bit further, just a little bit further, there is that the person, it's like a flying in the air, have his hand on the butterfly, grabbing her in his hand, and moving up on this road. Look at this road, all the way open. It's on this road, it's you meeting another person with that manifestation, someone else working with you probably, or someone else sharing the idea with you. I don't know, it has something to do with this manifestation. You going up, and the thing is that the person is a blessing you. Have the hand like that on your shoulder, blessing you, which is beautiful. So what I'm getting in here is move on with it. Whatever it is, move on with it because it's gonna happen, and it's just beautiful. It is the road is open. Now, in the beginning, probably, it's a little bit, you're scared and you don't know what to do or what to expect. And probably in the beginning of every time you have a business or every time you have a new road to walk through, there is a fear. There is a fear. That's our ego. There is a fear. And I find the more I am connected, the more I meditate, the more I connect with the divine energy. The fear is not there as much at all, you know. And when I don't, I can feel the difference because sometimes I miss. And I like to have my meditation every morning, and it doesn't happen all the time. Ooh, I'm sorry. I have the dogs barking. Let's hope nobody come into my home. Not at this time. Okay. I have a bird swimming. Um, a bird for me is business. If you are planning a business, this bird is swimming, is moving, and it's white all on top of it. That means the energy for that business is good. It's moving on. But then you have in the future you have someone very strong, very powerful, is coming to lift that a bird, that duck, whatever. It's a big bird, right? This person coming and walking, it's a big person, huge, it's like someone very powerful coming, picking it up and moving it with you. So on your journey, you will meet someone eventually down the road. The thing is, and that person is white all around him, and just looking at you and trying grabbing that duck and just moving her along. It could be our spirit guides, our whatever you wanna, angel, whatever you wanna call it. Someone watching over us, and someone supporting us and letting us know, don't fear, keep moving. I'm right here. I'm guiding you. I'm protecting you. I'm way up here and I'm looking at you. I'm going to make sure everything is flowing right. Okay? And that is beautiful. Um, I see this person, excuse me, sitting down, the feet all the way in the bottom of the cup, but sitting down and all the way to the top of the cup, to the rim, okay, all the way to now to the future, sitting and just looking up like that. Um, which um, it's interesting. It's like a woman. This woman sitting down, her feet all the way in the bottom of the cup. Um, she's grounded. She's pretty grounded person, and all the way sitting up, her head all the way up to the top, and all the way to the top, she has another person meeting her, and there is the letter I, and then a phone. So it's interesting. It tell me that this person is waiting for a while. Some of us been single for a while, and it seemed like it is time to meet somebody. The energy is there, and it's coming along the way. And the I, it could be because we're not all gonna meet somebody with the name I. You start with I, but what I am looking at it here is the I represent I am ready. I healed. I learned to love myself enough so I can attract the right person into my life. Because if you are in that lower energy, you're gonna attract a person with the same lower energy who's gonna use you, abuse you, you're gonna fight, you're gonna argue, you're not gonna be able to communicate right, and even the passion is there and you're just not happy. A relationship can be very nourishing and loving and beautiful to the soul, you know. But you can't count on you being how you say it. Some people say, "I found my partner. Now I am I am what is the word? Um, I'm sorry. Mm, like full, like complete. How can you be complete with somebody else? You know, you have to be complete with yourself, because if you're not, you're counting on the other person to make you happy. If you're counting on the other person to make you happy, I have to tell you, it is not gonna work. So if you're looking for a relationship, it's very important to really it's very important to really um, see where you stand energetically. Okay, a coach is able to help you see the situation from a different angle. Uh, uh, if you are stuck in certain lower energy, and he can direct you, or where you lacking in self-love. Because if you lacking in self-love, if you lacking in having boundaries, if you lacking into prioritizing, if you lacking into loving yourself in one way or the other, you're gonna attract a person that is right there. Okay, so it has its own energy. It vibrates like this. Other things vibrate like this, and boom. But you want to vibrate here. You want as a person to be. This is when the relationship gonna be beautiful. So, dear ladies, I urge you, if you feel the lack of self-love, or if you keep finding the man and you always ending with the same problem, it's because you haven't overcome certain things in your life. And I recommend self-love. Learn to love yourself. Call me. Okay, find me. Get a coaching call with me, and I'll help you find yourself. Okay, I've been there. I've been there. We all been there. We all had to learn. Okay. Um, I see a lot of meetups. A lot of meetups. There is a meetup behind it. There is it's a business meetup. I see a meetup where two people face to face, like you just met somebody, you know, that's probably a romantic relationship. Um, I see someone laying in bed, and the letter M next to it. So whatever your relationship with the letter M, it could be your mother or could be someone like your mother to you. Whatever it is, work it out. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. The best thing I ever done in my life is to realize that I was a part of the cause of the tension between me and my mother. When I realized that, I was able to move on. And when I moved on, the relationship became beautiful. Okay, so you are part of the cause. That energy, it, if you hold in a rope here, it is gonna fall if nobody holding it on the other side, right? So you want to hold it when you're resentful and when you hold in something against somebody, you hold in that rope on the other side. And we all do that. The thing is, how fast it takes us to realize that we are a part of the cause. And if we are a part of the cause, then we need to learn to let go and detach. A lot of circumstances happen in our life, and we are so attached to them, and we just need to let go. Just let go, you know, let go, because it is not up to you. And nobody said the way you see things is right neither, you know. So we all struggling. If we can realize that we all struggling, and sometimes we go through things in our life that make us excuse me, um, if we can realize that we all go through things in our life, and as little kids, and that's hold us emotionally, that we didn't release, we didn't let go of, we still hold them in our heart, whatever happened. um, the way we react to things, whatever that emotion is gonna jump really fast. So this is what I'm saying. If you can realize that you are a part of the cause, you will only make your life much more beautiful. Much more beautiful, because it weighs so much. You become free. You're freeing yourself little by little by little when you let go of these emotions, and when you realize, because you can say, "Oh, I am angry. I'm gonna let go." You can't just let go. You need to figure out how to let go. Realizing that you are and what causing it will help you let go. And if you can't do it, call me. Call me. Go and sign up for a coaching call. Okay? It is worth every penny of it. Or a coffee cup coaching. A coffee cup coaching. It's cheaper than a coaching call. Whatever come up for you in here, we will able to coach you through it and talk about it. Okay? So the cup is beautiful. Is just so beautiful. Is light, the energy flowing, everything moving on, and I wish you all the best, you guys, for this week. Just relax and enjoy every bit of it. Okay, um, and I'm gonna leave you with that. We getting close. We have a couple more weeks, and we have Thanksgiving in here in the United States. The greatest thing in life is, oh, this is one thing I saw in here, and then I get carried away, and I forgot to tell you, this is when I saw the person holding the duck and pulling it up. There is a G, and the first thing when I saw that, I thought, this is it. I thought, oh, gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Oh, see this? This is my book of gratitude. Actually, I'm going to open one page and I'm going to read. What happens to each of us is a microcosm of the greater whole. In the Torah, it states that if you save one person, you save humanity. Our actions, also seemingly individual and isolated, are actually impacting the course of humanity. It's a heavy thought. But many religions and spiritualists believe in the ripple effect of action. This is beautiful. You are unique, but you are certainly not alone. Okay? So this is the thought for this week. You guys have a great rest of the week, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.